Aaron here from Bunch Bikes. Let's walk through some of the features on your new Bunch 2020 edition cargo bike. To get started, first install the battery pack into the rear rack. After inserting all the way, turn the key 180 degrees counterclockwise to lock it in place. Next, turn the battery on by pressing the power switch, located underneath the battery. Once on, you can check the battery's charge level by pressing the battery symbol button next to the indicator lights. 4 green bars means your battery has a high level of charge and you are ready to ride. 1 red light means your battery needs to be charged soon. To turn on the display, press the red power button on the control switch. On the left side of the display, your level of power assist is shown. This is how much power the motor will use as you are pedaling. To increase the level of power assist, press the plus button on the control switch. To decrease, press the minus button. When in level 0, the motor is turned off. We recommend riding the bike in level 0 or 1 until you are comfortable with the handling of the bike. Your bike is also equipped with a thumb throttle. This allows you to move the bike forwards without pedaling. Once engaged, you can press the throttle further to go faster. The max speed and acceleration of the throttle is controlled by the level of power assist shown on the display. In level 5, the throttle will have the most power and acceleration. In level 0, it will have the least. The motor on your bike stops automatically when you squeeze the brakes, release the throttle, or stop pedaling. Your bike is also equipped with a walk assist mode. You can use the walk assist mode when you are pushing the bike, as you might on an uphill driveway or through a crowd of pedestrians. To enable the walk assist mode, press and hold the minus button on the control switch. The bike will move forward at 3.5 miles per hour until you release the button. To turn on the headlight and taillight for your bike, press the red power button on the control switch. A light indicator will appear on the display to show that the lights are turned on. To turn off the lights, press the red power button again. Your bike has a USB charging port underneath the control switch. To activate charging, press the M button on the control switch. A USB indicator will appear on the display to show that USB charging is active. The USB charging port will only charge a device while the system is on. When done riding the bike, power down the system by holding down the red power button on the control switch for 2 seconds. Next, turn off the battery. The system will also power down after 10 minutes of not being used. You will be able to ride your bike, on average, between 20 and 30 miles on a single charge. Reference page 9 of your user manual for detailed instructions on how to charge your battery and maximize its lifespan. Your bike comes with front and rear hydraulic disc brakes. The right lever controls the rear brake. The left lever controls each of the twin front brakes. The brakes will need to periodically be adjusted over time. If the cargo box ever twists to the left or right when pressing the left brake lever, it means your front brakes are unbalanced and should be adjusted as soon as possible by a professional bike mechanic. Each brake lever also includes a parking brake. To engage the parking brake, firmly squeeze the brake lever and slide over the parking brake switch. For your safety, always engage both parking brakes every time you park, load, or unload the bike. The original and K9 models come equipped with 3-point seat belts that are easy to remove or adjust. For taller children, insert the plastic slide at the end of the strap through the hole in the cargo box. Use the other plastic slide to fully tighten onto their shoulders. For smaller children, insert the plastic slide in the middle of the seat belt through the hole in the cargo box. To adjust, pull down on the inside slide to fully tighten onto their shoulders. Once the straps are fit to your child's shoulders, attach the no-slip shoulder clips to each strap behind the shoulder blades. This will prevent the straps from slipping off your child's shoulders. If you ride with an adult in the cargo box, they need to sit on the bench closest to the handlebars, otherwise the bike will be too front heavy and could tip forwards. To remove the seatbelts and benches from the cargo box, first pull all the seatbelt slides through the holes so that the straps are no longer attached. Then, undo the bench latch, slide out the top bench panel, and then the front bench panel. Children can climb in and out of the cargo box using the 2 steps on each side. These steps have a max weight limit of 80 pounds. Before riding the bike, make sure that the saddle and handlebars are adjusted to a comfortable fit. To adjust the saddle, open the quick release lever and move the seat post up or down to a comfortable position. Once in place, firmly close the quick release lever. When done correctly, the saddle should be unable to rotate. To adjust the height of the handlebars, loosen the 4 13mm nuts on the adjusting bolts. Then loosen the bolts with a 6mm hex wrench. It should only be necessary to loosen the bolts 2 to 4 turns. Once loose, adjust the handlebar to a comfortable position. Then tighten all 4 bolts with the 6mm hex wrench and lock them in place by tightening the 13mm nuts. Make sure the handlebar is completely secure before riding the bike. Here are some important safety tips to consider before you take your first ride. The first ride should be done with the electric system turned off. Get comfortable with the handling of your bike before adding the pedal assist. The bike is designed to handle best with weight loaded in the front cargo box. However, until you are more familiar with your bike, do not ride with any children or passengers. Instead, you can add a couple of heavy objects into the box to simulate a full load, until you are ready for dogs or kids. Until you are comfortable with the handling of your bike, take all turns very slowly. When turning onto an incline, like a driveway, it is best to hit it straight on so that both wheels hit the incline at the same time. This is very important. If turns are taken at full speed, especially onto an incline, the bike could tip over. Also, stay seated at all times when riding the bike. Standing can cause you to put too much weight on the front handlebars and could cause the box to turn unexpectedly. When done riding your bike, you can lock it in place using the built-in rear wheel lock. To engage the lock, turn the key and push down the slide on the opposite side until the lock clicks in place. Then remove the key. To disengage the lock, insert and turn the key, and the slide will pop up on its own. If you have any questions about using your new Bunch cargo bike, give us a call at 800-730-9497 or email us at info@bunchbike.com.